happy.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Greyhawk channel, episode 10 of the Old Faith. Everyone seems very excited because we ended last week on a really positive high note. Things look really good around here, so I'm not going to take a moment to spare. We're going to go around real quick and say who we are and who we're playing, and just how much fun we're having. And we'll start where we always do with the wonderful Casey.
So much fun we're gonna have today. Oh my gosh, golly gee. Hi, I'm Casey. I'm Casey H on social media, and I'll be playing your Halfling Barbadgerin for the evening.
Oh, excellent. And I'm sure you're going to just do a bunch of crits like you did last week, and I'm not going to have to worry about a single thing, right? Totally.
Yeah, my resources are totally
super
all the way up there.
Oh yeah, the RNG is not going to get revenge on you. Not at all. Speaking of RNG not getting revenge, the darling Mackenzie.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie, or Mac, Mackenzie Lane DA on Twitter and in Twitch chat, and I'm playing Maven Snowborn, the Tiefling Gloomstalker Ranger, who is the other damage dealer of the party, who also might be royally screwed over by RNG today. It's fine.
It's okay. There's no such thing as karma on the Greyhawk channel. No such thing. Not a thing to worry about. We are going
I got in that one last episode.
But you had so many crits to make up for it. Just not when it counted. And you shot your friend. But that's fine, we'll talk about it. We are going to pass over our sweet dark friend today. Fran, Arcana check on Twitter, is not here today. And she is missing somewhere in the void. So we will pass over and go to our very radiant, always high rolling Zelda.
That is a lie. I'm never high rolling, but hello, I am Zelda. That is true. And I play Koriko, our slightly Russian-speaking lizard folk witch. And I realized that I hadn't opened the Roll20 because I'm a great player. Great to have around. And hi.
Well, none of those things were lies. She is a great player and a great person to be around. We're going to quickly go into our sponsors, thank all of the beautiful, wonderful folks that help us keep this channel alive, and then we are going to jump into a previously on run by our dear darling Zelda. Thank you to everyone who is watching today. Thank you for keeping up with all of my wonderful witches. Thank you to everyone who follows the channel, likes our videos, shares them, follows us on Twitter. Special thanks to our Patreon supporters and Twitch subscribers. Your donations and help and support of the channel really do make things run here and run so well. So we very much so appreciate it. Our thanks to you is our special discount codes for places like Cantrip Candles, the D&D inspired candle company. They give you the best smells for your dungeons or your dragons. Fantastic and wonderful. You get discount codes for them, as well as Devon Rue's Rue Inc. So if you like the Mistress of Maps as much as I do, you do get special discount codes for her website. We do play our games on Roll20. We are supported by them. Without them, I would not be able to sit at this table in my living room with all of my friends from all across the world. Their rolling system is superb, and the entire layout for the website is amazing, and it's also free to check out. We also use Heroic Maps for our map-making system here. Over 300 maps on Drive-Thru RPG Heroic Maps. They're beautiful, well thought out. You can use them on Roll20, you can print them out, you can use them just about anywhere, and they are fantastic. You'll see some of those tonight. If online gaming isn't your style, isn't your speed, you can always get some real hard table rolling dice at Tabletop Loot. If you use capital G, capital H, Greyhawk in their coupon code, you do get 15% off your entire purchase. They are our longest sponsor on the channel, so we're super grateful for them. If you want to check them out, I highly recommend it. But that being said, let's get into previously.
Hi. So after finishing off our doppelganger group that seemed to be just Gook, we talked and bartered with the ancient green dragon, which we still do not have a name for, and returned to her the ring and crystal with the soul of Marjorie Mawhill's father in it, which she was quite pleased by. And tried to get a translation for the book that I have been carrying around, but seems to be just boring stuff, according to her. When we asked about the red-skinned, large-horned, pit fiendish fellow, our green dragon friend said that we should venture off to the southeast and find the portal into a cavern area in which she last saw the Scarlet Brotherhood heading. We did just that, and when we found it, it was covered in necrotic energy, which we cleansed, had a rest, and then ran into head first, which was a great idea for all of us, I'm sure. Upon entering, we found some people, not people, some creatures of undead persuasions, and our lovely E and Maven made short work of both of them, and we continued on finding death dogs, which again are made short work of, and decided not to attack this goop creature that was probably made of some sort of acid substance, and walked away from it. But Maven panicked, as she does, because she's a lovely, lovely person, and we all love her, and she is just a little bit skittish, and that's fine. Protect her. She shot arrows at it. One of them, unfortunately, found itself in the shoulder of Eunice, and we continued to bolt away from whatever this creature was, where we found ourselves in this cavern where we are sitting now and finding bodies drained of blood. After looking around, we found some empty husks of some spiders. Our friend Fern seems to have disappeared, and we are a little bit separated.
We are a little bit separated. Yes, we are. Thank you so much. It was excellent. You did a perfect, wonderful job, Zelda. Thank you. You can take an inspiration that you may use as you need today, and you very well much might need it, because we do go back to the small cavern of webs, where your hand is wrist deep in a wrapped up corpse of spiders, where hundreds of small spiders are beginning to crawl all over you. And we are going to do an initiative run right here, because
are they edible?
Listen, we've already had a conversation that everything in my game is romanceable. Why not everything also edible?
Perfect. This is what I needed to hear.
If you could all roll me some initiative rolls, that would be fantastic.
That's the best initiative I've had in all of our games.
It is hands down the best initiative I've ever seen you roll. Spiders do not do so well. Let's see what Mama does.
Oh God.
It said I rolled initiative, but it said it wasn't sent to the turn tracker. Do I have to?
Click on your character. Click on your token of Maven and re-roll it and see if that helps. And then you can just take the higher of the two numbers.
Okay.
All right. So let me change that to a 25 for you.
I mean, I'm perfectly happy going with the 13, honestly.
Yeah, but don't you always go first?
Yeah, but it's okay. Yeah, fair.
All right.
It's
so
fine.
Technically, neither you nor Eunice are in combat, but both of you are in turn order together. So if you would like to make your actions together, that would be more than fine. The last thing you both saw was Fern following you, you turning around, and Fern being absolutely gone as she walked into a wall.
And Maven just kind of feels her on the wall. Fern! Fern! Where's Clarka?
Yeah, they're lost. We're lost. Everybody's lost.
Uh,
Don't panic. Don't stop. Before you do, know that it will not help anything. What we should do is be very quiet and let the earth tell us.
I don't like that music change.
Don't worry
Can
about
I listen out or like try and figure out or like I guess track? Would
it. Yeah,
track
of
be-
course. Roll me survival check with advantage because you know Koroko so well.
It's like where's the gross things? Oh, is it auto roll with advantage? Aha!
Yeah, so with a 23, you kind of close your eyes to listen, and you hear the skittering of thousands of spiders and a quiet noise from Koroko to the north.
Shoot. Let me. There we go. How far? I can go up to 40. Oh, I did not want that. That's not what I wanted to do. Now there's a big purple smear on the
Are you
map.
drawing on my...
I didn't mean to. I meant to do the little there. I meant to do this one to do movement.
I don't know if I know how to erase that. It's fine. We'll just have that
No, it's
one
fine.
small purple smear.
I can on this turn. I think I can sprint all the way. I can sprint all the way over here.
Okay,
I can get up to there.
excellent. Eunice, you see Maven run to where the spiders were. What was your...
Yes. I will bolt after her, and I will just keep running. And if it's visible, then I will stand in front of Koroko and be like, "I'm ready."
All of the shenanigans. Excellent shenanigans. All right, they get up to you. Can you make any combat with as far as you've moved? If you so choose.
I can unless I used my action to look for Koroko.
I would say you had to use your action look for Koroko, but...
Okay.
Casey, if Eunice wants to act...
I used a dash action because she just kept running until she found what she was looking for.
Found Koroko? Excellent. Well, then it brings it to you, Koroko. Technically now you're first, kinda. How nice is that?
Okay. This is not going as I first planned, but it'll be fine. I am going to do I see the big spider?
You see just the front legs and part of the mouth peering over to stare at you. 70 eyes all just facing you.
I'm gonna run over to this corner.
Okay. If you do move, those spiders will make an attack of opportunity against you, as they are all
Okay.
free. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Swarm of spiders. 21
That
hit.
does in fact hit.
11 piercing damage.
I am going to aim at the large spider and cast lightning bolt.
Ooh, okay.
And it has this the large spider and the small spiders in between us both have to make dexterity saving throws of probably 14, probably my modifier.
Mm-hmm. So dexterity saving throws. Alright, so
Yeah.
Mama makes it 20. And I'll do 2 different motions and separate sets of swarms. So it seems that one failed, one swarm of spiders failed.
That failed save half as much, so I still do 8d6 to, or half 8d6, 4d6 to.
Roll the 8d6 damage, and then we'll just half it.
29 lightning damage to the one swarm and half as much to.
Okay, so the swarm in between the great spider and you, hundreds of spiders just kind of curl up into themselves. You smell kind of... It doesn't actually smell too unpleasant. It just kind of smells like a burnt, charred meat of sorts. As there's just a massive pile of small bugs.
Okay. I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna end my turn there.
Excellent.
I learned a new spell, guys.
It's a good spell to learn. So it is the face spider's turn. So the large spider kind of twitches its mouth, its fangs, and disappears. But you can hear the crawling of another creature somewhere to the distance. And that is its turn. The last swarm of spiders will approach Eunice. Less spiders than before. A lot of them seem to have been fried off of Koriko's body. They will come in for a small... Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Alright. Well, that is their little turn. And we'll bring it to the top of the turn order for Miss Maven.
So what that looks like essentially is I screech into the room in an attempt to protect Koriko. Koriko runs away, and then all of a sudden I turn and there's a horde of spiders coming right for me, attempting to pinch me. And I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah, there's a bunch of them, just so much of them, and they seem like a lot more to you because they look a lot bigger to you.
On my turn, I run over to Koriko. Are you okay?
I am fine. I was just taken aback. I did not expect. I really
Where did the
not.
big one go?
It ran back around the corner.
Should we should probably go before it comes back.
I mean, there might be something back that way. And if I'm going to be honest, spider venom is priceless.
You have got to be kidding me.
About the venom or the idea of going to collect it?
Yes! Oh! Maven very reluctantly puts an arrow on her bow and just kind of gets in front of Koroko. Like, oh my god, my lizard mom, why?
It would cost me 4 times the value if I tried to buy it.
Maven's gonna ready her attack action, I guess. Mechanically ready attack, ready ready a shot if the spider appears back within her range of her longbow.
Okay.
I have to see if I get 2 attacks if I ready or not. I'll look that up while it's not my turn.
Okay, that sounds good. So we're holding action. Eunice, it's just you and all these baby spiders.
Are they on me? Actually.
They're starting to crawl up on your legs and...
Oh, no! Okay. I think I'm supposed to, in these situations, I think I was told to stop, drop, and roll. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be like, get it off!
Alright, so you're gonna try and squish them with your weight then? Or what is your plan? Teach
Yeah, that sounds as much logical, as much as we can get in this situation of frenzied action.
Frenzied action?
So.
Yeah, roll me a athletics.
How's that?
Yeah. And let's see. How much do you weigh, you think? How much do half things weigh?
Oh, I actually have the information here. It is 45 pounds.
Roll me 2d6. You give them 6 damage worth of spider squish.
Cool.
And with that, that is just enough to spin off the last of the spiders.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Are you poison spraying?
No, that was an accident. I'm sorry. I wanted the description.
Ow! That would have been on me.
You are wrapped covered in spider guts, Eunice, but there are no more spiders crawling on you. There is that uneasy feeling, though, of legs touching you.
Ew, I'm gonna keep rolling then.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Nope.
Okay. Then it would be your turn, Korka. What would you like to do?
I want to help E, but I also want to find out what's behind that wall.
Well, these are dead now, so she's just rolling panicked on the ground.
Oh, she's just rolling panic. Okay. I will walk by and ask if she's okay before continuing on.
Just be like, get it off, get it off, get it off.
I think you got them all.
You sure? I can still feel it.
I don't see any moving or scurrying around on you. You should be. All I can think of is later on doing the thing where you like put your fingers on the back of someone's neck to scare them. I'm so sorry.
You're gonna get slashed in the face if you
What I
do
hear
that.
is Korko is a bad friend.
And I'm gonna continue up into this and try and just peek around this corner and see what's there.
Alright, so you kind of peek into the two little corner areas here. It's an empty area. And you do see a great spider, white with blue tips, like the one that was peering over. But this one seems asleep. And you don't see any form or damage on it.
Oh. I'm gonna take a step back. I'm hoping that's probably around the end of my movement. And I think there's more than one.
This is the face Maven is making right now.
I know, and it's so good.
Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Bonus action panic. Just a little bit. Myself. Just
I think that's a free action.
Alright, so it's the turn of the spider then. In this seemingly quiet room, the air kind of shifts around you. It's almost kind of like how heat wave looks in a hot summer day, just in the middle. And the spider appears. In this moment, maybe you can use your held action to shoot your arrow before it attacks, if you would like.
Okay. So, I looked up the ready action, and it doesn't specify if I ready to take the attack action, whether or not I only get one or two, so I'm assuming that's a DM discretion. Because on my normal attack action, I get 2 attacks. So do I get 2 attacks, or on this, do I only get 1?
I think it's only 1.
Okay.
But you can use your D8 with it.
Oh, thank you. It's an 18.
18 will hit.
Okay. That. And then I'll get an extra D8, because 3 is nice. It's 14 piercing.
Beautiful. And as it appears into this space that you're in, it turns to you, Maven, and its entire body, and it is big, like head to head, you and this creature, as it reaches in for a bite at your arm. Does a 14 hit?
No, wait, let me double check. No.
And while this spider is making a shrieking arachnid noise, you begin to hear a noise from behind. As the other spider begins to disappear over the corner for its turn before disappearing. And it'll go top of the turn order then. Maven, spiders attacked you.
I'm in melee, aren't I?
You are.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, Maven's gonna pull out her short sword and just make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Both hit?
Not as both hit? Oh sweet. 5. That's 12 piercing.
Okay.
Wait,
Excellent.
I think it might be 12 slashing. I'm not sure actually.
I think it would be slashing.
I think short sword is slashing.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
All right.
But
I'll
it
change
doesn't
that.
affect that
Please.
for this guy right now. You do manage to cut off one of its front limbs, and it is looking pretty bad. A strange, like, blue ichor drips from it.
Okay.
And it is now your turn, Eunice.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, "Fuck, kicking invisible!" And then I will do one of those really cool flips to get back up on my feet from having rolled around a bunch. Very cool ninja flip there. And then I'm going to pounce like a flea on top of the spider and attempt to ride it.
Okay. Would that be in athletics?
Technically, I can't grapple something that's this large, but rideability is something entirely different. So
Right.
I don't.
I'm thinking it would be athletics. You'd have to be athletic enough to hang on to it, like a bucking bronco or like a giant spider.
Right. Let's do it. Come on. 24.
Oh yeah, you are right on his back. You can feel all of its weird, fuzzy, sticky legs.
Ew. Okay, I'm going to grab one of those weird, fuzzy, sticky legs and hang on to it. And then I'm going to try to sink my left hand into it.
Okay. Yeah, you do it.
4 slashing.
Excellent. And you just kind of pierce in right through its hard body. And you can feel the piercing of flesh, but not as deep as you would like it to be. But this spider is not doing so hot. Porco, it is your turn.
I am going to cast Entangle on this creature, which is a strength save. And I'm going to cast it, like, right there. I believe that passes. It is still difficult terrain, I think. It's just not restrained.
Okay. Yeah, as these entanglements happen, Eunice, you feel your body, it tingles in a gross way. It's almost like teleporting, but not. As you kind of blink in and out of existence, and the spider is on top of an entire plant matter of sorts, as it kind of shifts around on this new ground.
And I am going to actually come up closer to it and be across from Maven and take a bite at one of its back legs and see if I can chompy it with my bonus action.
Chomp him.
Does an 18 hit?
You chomp.
I chomp for 4 damage.
Yeah, and you chomp just enough to make this creature shudder and begin to curl up into itself. I do want you to make a Constitution saving throw, though.
Oof. Does a 4 pass your Constitution save? I'm going to use my inspiration here. Can I do that on a save?
You can.
Oh, that's still not great.
It passes, though.
Oh, thank God.
You avoided 48 poison damage.
Still substantial. Could have died.
But as this creature curls up, you feel another phasing entity appear right behind you.
Ah!
It is entering the entangled area?
Is it?
Question.
How?
It is a 20-foot cube, and I centered it here.
Yeah, then he's entangled.
So it's just a strength save for this, which it fails.
Okay.
It is restrained.
So does that mean can it attack?
It can attack me at disadvantage.
Okay, so then a 6 does not hit. You're very lucky, Zelda.
Thank you. This is the restrained thing. I'll put it in the Zoom chat.
Okay. Excellent. So it tries to chomp. It does a big fail.
Oh, I am so lucky.
Actually, Spider-Man. No. No, it's not. Maven. One more spider, all wrapped up. You have advantage on attacks.
Cool. We're going back. Maven does not want to get. Well, Maven actually can't because it's entangled. It's the entanglement, so she can't move any closer. So she's just going back to her trusty longbow. Boom. So that's a 20 and a 14.
Yeah, those both hit.
13. That's 24 damage.
Excellent. Yeah, you plug him very well, and he looks, or it looks very weak. I think this one's a little boy. He's wearing a bow tie and everything. It's very dapper. He's my dapper son that you're about to kill. But yeah, he looks very weak as the ichor begins to pour from him once again. Eunice?
Is he really wearing a bow tie? Because that would change everything about this encounter.
I don't know if he's actually wearing one, but his blue pattern creates this like dapper little bow tie right under its.
Okay, all right. Because I was gonna say, if he's wearing clothes, then he's sentient, and he chose to put that on, which means
You're a monster.
Yes, and he's able to be talked to. But if it's just the pattern, then he's still probably.
Either way, you just killed his wife, so probably doesn't want to talk to you.
You could get another. Where's the spider?
Oh my god.
Right.
That's how marriage works.
I
Are you
mean,
sure in this modern day and age?
spider logic, she was gonna eat him anyway.
Right. Exactly. No wait, is that praying? I think that's praying mantis. No wait, that could be
Spiders
spider.
do it
Spiders
too.
do that too.
Yeah. You're right.
Women are
So
very
we
powerful.
did him a favor.
We also saved the mother from her babies eating her.
Yes, we did.
True.
So we did everything.
killing her.
We just saved his life.
Well, it's your turn to save his life, Eunice.
Ah, nuts. All right. Well, am I still in the entangled zone? Do I need to like dexterity my way out of this, or
So
I'm
you
good?
just have a limited movement.
All right. I'm gonna do the thing where I run and I jump, and I'm gonna actually jump on Koriko's shoulder and then pounce off of that onto
Impressive.
the spider and do the same thing.
Okay. Roll me an athletics first, and then you can roll your attack. You managed to do it successfully.
Cool.
And you do puncture right into his hundreds of eyes staring at you.
Sorry.
And they all close as he begins to curl up. And he's dead. Now you're just in a room full of spider carcass.
I am immediately trying to extract venom from these spiders.
How many jars do you still have left?
Oh god, I think I have 2.
Just checking.
I have 2 jars, and I'm assuming they're like pint-sized jars.
That's fine. Good.
And I am going to attempt to collect spider venom,
All right.
large blue spider venom.
Roll me a survival check.
That is an 8. I
It-
rolled terrible.
It's an 8. So you're able to get a few drops, probably enough for like one blow dart. It looks like your friends just beat the shit out of these guys.
Oh. Okay. That's sad, but I'll deal with it.
Are these spiders? Could they be classified as beasts, or are they monstrosities of some kind?
I think they're fey.
No, they are monstrosities. I'm a bad person. I didn't know that.
Does my character know that though?
Maven would for sure.
I know that. I should have helped then. I can help. But it's a little late for that. I didn't know. Oops.
I didn't know either. I should have told you. I'm a bad person.
I'm sorry. Once
Ooh,
I shouldn't laugh. I'm
It's
kidding.
fine.
I'm gonna mute this. This is payback because on Wednesday night, Zelda was playing a shrieking goat and screeched at the middle of the night really loud. There is a clip of Zelda Goat Screeching on Scroticus Academy. If you're not following them, go check them out so you can see that as well, because the Great Hug channel supports all channels.
We also support goat screeching.
We do support Goat Screeching. You back?
I'm back.
No worries then.
No one's dying, just screaming.
Hey, that's not so bad.
Not so bad.
Not so bad. All right. What do my wily adventurers do?
Goriko, usually not a big deal. You might have noticed that we're missing a Fern. We might want to be a little bit more careful until we find her again.
Yeah, she went through a wall.
She just disappeared?
She was there, and then she walked through a wall, and then I tried to go through the wall, and I hit a wall. I don't know where she is.
Something else must have done this. Unless Fern learned something, or I'm not sure.
She mentioned going to the Feywild, or coming from the Feywild. Maybe that's how? Is that something? I don't know.
Well, we already know someone who can disappear and reappear from the Feywild, so it is possible.
Maven, can you show us exactly where you saw her last? My back was turned.
Maven will. Maven wants to peer over here first and just make sure there are no more spiders.
Nothing else going to follow us? Hopefully.
They're invisible anyways, how would you know?
They're just a little jumpy. They're just like the upgraded jumping spider. As you peer around, you notice that the webs begin to shrink up, and it seems that they've just taken this section of the cavern for themselves.
Okay, and then after just sort of checking, Maven's gonna go back. I should just zoom out. That'll make moving easier.
Do you think we should come back this way, or just continue on the other way? This cavern seems endless.
Well, we haven't actually examined the area where Fern disappeared, so that's probably worth a check and see if there's a way to go from there.
It was here somewhere.
Right? Hold on, let me...
Where
this wall
where
right
the
here.
purple smear is.
This wall right here is the one she walked into.
Okay. Maven's gonna do the... Oh, hey, I moved my line. I can move that away.
Just
Bye.
move it off the map. There we go.
There we go.
It's not a concern right now.
Yeah, Maven will go here and then just, do the prerequisite, just tap it again, see if the wall's still solid.
It is solid.
She went through here.
Walk up and put my ear to it.
It is solid rock.
Part of me just wants to lick the wall just because,
You
just
can
to
lick
see
the
if it
wall.
works. I will lick the wall.
It is salty.
What does your lizard tongue taste?
Mineral.
It tastes very much so like mineral.
I'm gonna punch the wall.
Yeah, you punch it and all of your knuckles crack.
Oh!
Why did you punch the wall?
I don't know. It was the last thing I thought about trying before we moved on. Seemed logical at the time.
There's nothing. I don't know what happened.
I don't think it has to do with the wall. It is some kind of magic.
Then I guess we do have to move on in some other direction.
Hopefully find a way to find her again.
Okay, wait, hold on. To check my inventory.
If we do get out of here and find the circle, they could probably find her using their potent magics.
I don't. I I hope I had like charcoal or something so I could just put like a mark here where
Oh, you wanna put a mark here? Cause I'll put a mark here for you. And I'm gonna walk back to the spiders and I'm gonna break off one of their legs and haul it back, and then use the blue blood.
Yeah,
Too.
you can definitely do that.
Yeah.
that's one way of doing it. Okay.
And I'm gonna take some of the blood and go like that. Get some.
That might be poisonous.
Tingles. It tingles so much, but it doesn't seem to hurt you outside of the skin.
Good. Maybe this is something useful to use while I'm trying to sustain a rage, you know?
It's an
Hey,
exfoliant.
What does that blood taste like? Can you tell me?
I would suggest not. No.
Secretly uses E as a test subject.
You're a
I am
bad
stopped by Maven.
Yeah, good. Thank God.
Oh, you want some?
No. Would I know what those spiders were now that we know that they're monstrosities?
They are
Can I-
phase spiders. They have the ability to phase in and out of the ethereal plane.
I'm fairly certain that's probably poisonous because they're spiders, and most monstrosities and most spiders I've encountered are poisonous, and so you probably don't want to eat their blood.
Well, now I want to eat their blood because you posed it as a
No.
challenge.
No.
I won't though. I'm smarter
Doing
than that.
this.
I mean, that would be
Not
interesting
right
to find
now.
out what it does.
No, neither of
Definitely
you know.
poisonous. Maven, you know for
Neither
a
of
fact.
you. This is 100% poisonous.
But I can take it.
No.
I'm gonna try and squeeze the leg
You
and
can
try and like squeeze it
Bring
like
out a
like
rag.
a yogurt tube
Ew.
into my last jar.
Gross. Yes, you can get a little bit more out. Probably about 2 darts worth now.
Lovely, thank you.
You're welcome.
Gross.
I
All right.
need to find more jars.
What direction do we want to go in? You see a path to the southwest, and you know there were pathways to the north.
Okay. Maven's gonna actually just kind of, if this is the wall that Fern walked through, Maven's just gonna keep that on her side and just kind of follow the wall,
And go south?
I guess, unless anyone tells Maven otherwise. Maven is just leaving them with their Go-Gurt tube. And leaving.
I'm gonna make a point to keep an eye on Koriko too. Make sure she doesn't wander off again.
All right.
It wasn't that bad.
If you're going to wander back southways, I would like you to roll me a D100.
I guess me, since I went first.
Mm-hmm. See what it does to you.
All of us or one of us?
Just her.
14. It's a low roll.
It is a low roll. And you end up actually walking south for a while and appearing. All of your bodies are still here. Why are all of your bodies still here? 'Cause I didn't remove you.
Oh, we're back.
You end up walking north for a while, and you end up in this little cavern to the right.
Righty?
Right here. This little tunnel. You follow south, and it takes you west. Oops.
Oh, I doubled myself, didn't I?
It's okay, I accidentally just deleted the entire map.
I like this floating smear of blood.
Control Z, Control Z. Go back.
I'm an expert dungeon master. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna hide that while I figure out what the fuck I just did. I'm really good at my game, and I'm really good at my job. I am the expert dungeon master.
I'm having a good time.
I'm glad.
I am enjoying myself.
It's okay. I have the map right somewhere. I know I have it somewhere. Baby, come back. Which one was it? I forgot which terrible map that one was.
There's a leggy up behind you, Bree.
Noodle, put your butt down. Distract me. But you are in a cavern space that doesn't look familiar to you. Technically.
Okay, Maven just keeps going.
Would we like to be quiet or just keep going how we are going?
We should be quiet. This place is filled with things that want to kill us.
Yeah, Maven tries to be quiet, but I mean, Maven always kind of tries to be quiet, so.
Roll me some stealth.
Stealth. Where's my
Oh my
stealth?
god.
No.
Oh no.
See, I thought about casting Pass Without a Trace, and I was like, we might actually not need it, the help this time.
After I say we should be quiet, and be like, Fern! Fern!
Fuck. Okay, you're fine. Just keep going. Just keep making your way downtown. Walk fast, face past. It's nothing to worry about here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to worry about here.
Okay, so if we were walking and following the wall, which wall would it have been? Would it have been
It would be this.
this
Yep,
wall?
that wall right there.
Okay, cool. And Maven's gonna keep following it.
Are you gonna follow it all the way back out of this map again?
I'm gonna look back at the others. Or did they want to go that way? Depends.
You are hugging the left side of everything, which is what I said to do earlier on.
Yeah, I think a corn maze was mentioned last week.
I mean, it is a solid plan. Just follow the left wall. Eventually, we'll find what we are looking for, right?
I mean, this just seems like it's going back in the direction that we just came.
It does seem that way.
It also seemed like Fern went through straight rock.
Walk through a wall. Okay, yeah, you know, fair. Let's go.
Alright, roll me another D100.
That was eventful. That was a wonderful room.
This is an eventful map change.
87.
87 is a good number.
You aren't dying, so it's positive.
Alright. Don't worry. Why are you worried?
It's all black. We hit the void.
You are following along this path right here. Open this up. It's at the bottom left of your blackness.
Which side is the left wall?
It is the going north. There's a thin wall.
So, shoot, I gotta zoom in. My eyesight is terrible. Oh boy. So is it this wall?
No, it would be going in this direction if you stayed left.
Oh, okay. Oop. Oh, I'm on top of someone.
It's okay, I'm small, I can fit between your
where is
legs.
that wall.
Yes. There is a wall there. I can't crop it
Okay.
right.
Cool. Maven keeps going quietly as possible.
While Eunice is shouting.
Right, the entire time Eunice is
Oh, yeah.
pushing the top volume.
Fern!
And as you get right here, you feel a warm, it's like a warmth, a comfort to your north. In that cavern opening.
Like a good comfort?
Feels comforting.
Or like a
It feels very comforting.
Suddenly all these bones around me seem not so bad.
Yeah, the bones don't seem so bad.
yeah, Maven's going. Maven's gonna look. Maven abandons the wall. Maven's a dumb child.
So you're gonna peek in?
Oh yeah.
It seems like a small oasis in this cavernous hell that you have been in.
Huh.
You see plants, rocky crags, and you see a woman at an altar.
What does she look like?
She's around 5'5" with dark skin and extremely long black hair. She wears a blue dress. Flower petals are within her flowing hair. She carries a basket with little flowers in it. And she's kind of placing the flowers on the altar. And she's just quietly humming to herself.
Raven just stops and looks back at the others for guidance.
There's nothing to kill in here. What do I do?
I'm just nodding and giving you a thumbs up.
I don't talk to... No, this isn't my thing.
Fern!
And as you're screaming erupts into this room, the woman kind of pauses, hand to her chest, and turns at the corner way. You can choose to be hidden from her if you would like with your 15, Maven. Because technically you're the only one she
Maven
can see right now.
probably just instinctively just goes, nope, and hides.
Huh. Thought I heard something.
Oh man, Koriko, we lost Maven. This cave system.
Is she hiding from us or from just the woman?
Hi.
Woman?
There's someone up in the cave ahead. They don't, well, they're not attacking anyone. And it's not something I can hunt, so I just kinda went by.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure you weren't near, around.
Yeah. Someone want to talk to? I mean, I can, but
Go ahead. She seems nice enough.
yeah, but, other things seem nice and then they're not.
And we will
We
be
went
here.
over this.
I'll do it. I'll just push past everybody. Be like, hey, how's it going? I'm Eunice. Well met.
The woman turns to face you, and when she looks upon you, you have that feeling of being back at home when things are normal. You have that kind of comforting feeling you had when your small pet friend would come to visit you. You just feel grounded. You feel good. Like the turmoils of the world are not so tumultuous.
So that, in and of itself, being as much of a callous individual as I am, kind of puts me off a little bit. That makes me uneasy how easy that's making me. So can I like stand there, just very obviously be trying to stare straight through her very hard to see if she's an illusion or something?
And she kind of tilts her head to the side, her long hair kind of moving, and you smell like fresh cut grass when her hair moves. You seem so troubled, Eunice. Are you all right?
Are you a wizard?
No, I am no wizard.
Are you a druid?
No, no druid either.
Are you a fiend?
Now that would be fun, but no, I am none of those things.
Are you fae?
I would say that is closer. I am merely the guardian of the earth magic here, in the Dreadwood.
Oh, really? I'm a big fan.
Well, thank you.
I like what you've done with the place. Not like lately. Lately, some stuff's been going on, but
Yes, and she kind of peers her head. These caverns have grown quite unsavory, I would say.
so they're not usually like this.
No, not normally. It seems in just the most recent of times things have gotten very dark, and my brothers and sisters and I have been working quite round the clock to try and keep it from being completely succumbed in the darkness.
I'll come up and sit down on a rock that's very close to her. Starting to act all casual. I'll look over my shoulder to see if anyone's gonna join us.
Maven will. After seeing if E does not immediately attack something, Maven goes, well, it's probably fine.
It's like a unicorn approaching the maidens.
Right. Maven, when you walk in the room, you feel like you are at home once again with your parents. Being loved and cherished as a small child. Treated probably your best. You get that feeling you get when you saw your first living adult tiefling and how confident and happy she was to meet you. You feel the feeling you get when you met your first friends. You learn your first hunt. You feel very grounded, very at home. You feel the trees that you climbed. You feel the animals that you've learned to hunt.
Nathan just kind of stops for a bit. She's very tempted to pull out the package that her mom gave her back when she first left the Dreadwood. She hasn't opened that yet, and she just kind of thinks about it. Just kind of stands still and just does not move for
And
a
the woman
minute.
turns to look at you as you just stand there and goes, I seem to sense a trend between all of you. Very uneasy. You seem to have a lot of turmoil in your hearts. Why don't you come sit down, child? Maven, you have not been here long. Sit.
Oh, okay. She'll sit over there. And then look back and see if Koroko's doing anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna just walk into the circle. I'm gonna take Fribby and off my head and just kind of like sit him in my arms and walk in.
My sweet son.
My baby.
Koroko, you feel you are comfortable and confident. That feeling you get when you create a new concoction, that feeling you get as you work with nature to create things that heal and harm, to create a new environment. The feeling you get when you sink yourself deep into some swampy water, that feeling of just pure at-home comfort.
This is a place of magic, is it?
Well, I would say it is a place of magic, but if you think about it, all of our Earth is a place of magic.
There is lots of places devoid of it as well.
And those places
Unfortunately.
are very sad. Unfortunately, there are not enough spirits to go around. But we do what we can.
Are you a spirit then?
Of sorts. Merely the manifestation of the earth magic here.
You're very pretty.
Thank you. I just take on the form of things of comfort and beauty, I suppose.
I approve.
Thank you. Now, what brings you three children into my home?
We are looking to potentially snuff out the root of the corruption in the Dreadwood. Have you seen anyone pass by that is wearing all red?
Yes, I have. Quite a few times, those nasty little buggers.
So we're trying to kill them. They are the plague.
They are quite unsightly. Yes, they've been trying to find access into the circle through our magics. That is not how it works, but I remember Marjorie and her family coming down here a millennia ago, it seems, attempting the same thing, using our magics for strength, for evil. And she'll come down once every 10 years to harass us. She doesn't bother me as much. Sometimes she'll just sit. My brother, on the other hand, is not a fan.
Yeah, she's undead, or she has a weirdly long life.
Oh no, she is definitely undead.
Okay. Good to know, thank you.
You're quite welcome. Do you not know much of the Marjorie or the Mulhell family?
Roughly, we know that there were some very dark spots in their past, mostly started by the patriarch of the family, and then there was a trickle down effect that kind of touched everybody in a
Yes,
negative way.
it appears people's conquests and yearning for power often tilts them in a way that is just quite unsightly. Marjorie tried to use our magics and powers along with her family, desperate to use nature as a means to restore some sort of family bloodline. But when we refused, they decided to take means into their own hands.
So, do you know if Marjorie is working with the Red Cloaks?
Oh no, she leads them in this area, yes.
Does that correspond to the vision I had? Because I saw a red guy.
Do you say that out loud?
I'm asking you.
Oh, no, it from what your vision remembers, you remember just the man with the horns. You don't remember
Okay.
any Marjorie.
Then I will say I didn't see any undead women. I saw a large red male individual looked like a fiend.
Yes. Yes, he is part of the hunt. He has been having a lot of fun with Marjorie because she is one of his many targets for the hunt. Their current hunt was her about 750 years ago, but when they were unable to kill her, he was so intrigued he decided to play along. Their most recent target is a druid, though. The wild hunt is after Tiriana.
She knows.
Yes, she's a wily one. I always feel when she leaves the earth, when her presence is gone.
Well, I suppose. Do you know which way to go in here?
You said you were out to snuff out the enemies. So yes, I do. And she will go to her altar, and she will grab a single stone. It seems like a perfect skipping stone, very smooth, and as you hold it is warm, and she places it in your hand. You will have to ask my brothers and sisters for assistance. This one stone alone will not help you, but if you are as kind to me as you are to them, they will each give you a piece to take you on the next part of your vision that you must go.
Are you elementals?
Of sorts, yes.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, Koriko?
Do you know of anyone who would steal or abduct people in this cave? As it create portals, maybe? Passageways?
Passageways that are hidden.
Have you lost someone, my friends?
We have a Furbolg friend named Fern.
Yes, I remember her. When she walked in here, she places both of her hands on the altar and closes her eyes for a moment. When she breathes out, you all smell lavender. It seems that she's not on this plane any longer.
Did she choose to go? Or did someone take her?
I can feel her footsteps walking along the ground. She turns. Seems natural. And then she walks out of the plane. Similar to when she walked in to the Dreadwood. Just wandered in.
Well,
I guess we're gonna have to rely on her to find us, if that is the case.
Guess the Feywild got her out when we needed her, so maybe it'll pop her back out again.
Hopefully somewhere where we can find her.
I'm gonna toss the stone to Maven.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have the bag of holding.
Well, you're also leading the charge.
I wouldn't say that.
I would trust your eyes more than I would trust my own. Solidly.
My siblings all live very close. Any direction you go, as long as you don't wander off in the direction you came, you should find the rest of them. Just be kind, be courteous. My brother is a finicky one, but he shouldn't be a problem. Fire and all.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, are they all tied to different elements?
Mm-hmm. Yes, my
Okay.
sister in the wind, my brother in the fire, and then the twins in the water.
So there are 4 more.
Yes.
Well, thank you. I feel pretty good about Fern if she's dipping in and out of that didn't happen. If she's dipping in and out of realities, that seems to be a method of defense for her, similar to Tiriana. So I'm thinking if we wanted to rest for a second, this would be a fine place.
You may rest as long as you need.
Well, it's safer here than anywhere else.
Of course. I mean,
Oh.
stay as long as you need. I can see what I can do about food, but I make no guarantees. And as she says that, she turns and puts her hand out to a patch of grass, and slowly a small berry bush begins to grow.
Oh,
Fresh fruit.
yes, please.
Take as you need. Sleep as long as you need.
Dive into the bush.
Dive right into that bush. All the berries. You can eat
Wow.
your fill.
Koroko, how are you feeling? I know you rely on rest a little more than either of us.
My mind is tired, but if we must move, my body can carry on. And I will pick a few berries and start feeding them to Furby.
Furby is the happiest frog. He his entire little body kind of quivers a little bit as he continues to eat the fruit. This is some of the best fruit you've ever had. It's very hearty, almost meaty, with a sweet and salty kind of flavor to it. It's extremely filling.
I will-
Maven will take some as well after seeing no one die.
I wasn't thinking about that. I should have tested it before feeding it to my baby.
It's okay.
I will eat some as well.
I won't kill your frog again outright,
Please.
unless I have a reason to.
I mean, I think it might be better if we... I don't know what we're going to be jumping into when we make it to the circle. It might be better to stay here for a bit. Maybe Fern will come back around then.
If you can find I'm sorry, I'm talking to the lady, our spirit character. If you know how to find Fern, is there a way that we can, or that you can tell us when she returns to this plane?
Well, I suppose. Why don't you rest and I'll see what I can do? Unless you're in a hurry. If so, you are free to go whenever you please. I do not hold by bonds. I am not of the Fae. I do not have games or wiles. I just protect.
I'd like to stay, I think.
So
We
you
can
won't sleep
just-
with you won't sleep with the bears, but you'll sleep with the lady who created the bears.
Don't question Maven's logic, okay?
She could probably
Maven
create
kills
bears in
bears.
here.
Maven kills bears. Maven does not try to kill nice elemental ladies. There's a difference.
So are we taking a long rest, a short rest?
I'm angling for a long rest because I think the last time we had a long rest, it was
Was at
the
the camp.
yeah.
No, it was with Tiriana when we birthed the puppies.
That's it. Yeah.
You did get your shit kicked a little bit in between this cave and then, so
Yeah.
yeah, feel free, take a long rest. You can boost all of your stats all the way up.
I
Been
don't
lots of
think I
time.
actually took any damage or anything. Yeah, I just get a spell slot back. While we're here, though, I'm gonna open that parcel from my mom.
Yes.
In that
Okay.
room.
So you peel off the parcel, and on top is a note. When you open it, it says, "My darling Maven, you are an adult now. And though that terrifies me, I know you are strong and I know you are capable. I know whatever you do will be for the good of the forest and the good of the earth. You may never fit in anywhere. We may not have seen always eye to eye. At times even, I could be a bit frightened of your strength and your abilities, but you are my daughter, and I will always love you." And underneath that is a cloak. It is the color of your skin. It is blue, it is soft, it is warm. It is comforting. It is home. It smells like your house. It smells like your parents.
Maven's gonna put it on.
Wonderful.
Maven probably snuggles in it and sleeps.
Excellent. And as you sleep in it, you feel protected, you feel safe. You feel like your parents left you a cloak of protection, giving you a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear the cloak.
Oh, yay! How do I do that mechanically in Roll20?
You can go into your Roll20 specifically, and I think you can change. Here, let me see if I can do it for you.
I can. I got my armor class. I'll go look into the saving throws while everyone else sleeps.
Okay, excellent. While we do that, I think this would be a great time to take a short break, so everyone can refresh their waters, take our own short rest of ourselves, and we will get back into exploring the caverns. Perhaps see something spooky or something very sweet. Until we are back, though, audience, please stick around. I'd love to see what these girls get into next. See you in a bit. And we are back. We are back, we are back, we are back. All of the witches have slept for a solid 8 hours, restfully. The sweetest dreams they've ever had in their lives. Warm, comforting, on rolling fields, deep in the swamp. Back at home, where it's quiet and peaceful, in their little hobbit hole. Dreams of home.
During sleep, I would like to have attempted to use the Earth Lady's hair as a nest.
So you want to curl up on her?
Yes.
That's more than fine. She will hold you the entire night.
Hey.
She'll hold you and she'll make like soothing noises like, hush, hush, sweet dreams, Eunice.
I don't deserve this.
You wake up feeling better than you ever have. All of you. Even though you slept on a relatively hard ground, it felt like you were sleeping on silks. You feel very good.
Do we have to leave? Do we have to, save the Dreadwood, really?
I believe, unfortunately, we do have to leave.
Well, I appreciate what you are doing for my home. Unfortunately, I can't go far from here, so... And I don't know what will be left if we can't stop the darkness encroaching.
Yeah.
You have to keep places like this safe.
It's very comfy, though.
You can always come back.
We can try.
It should be easier to get to once all of the unsightly enemies are gone for good.
Which way should we proceed?
I suppose, and she points to the direct right. My sister is there, and then she points to the south. The twins are down there, and then she points to the angle and goes, and my dear darling brother is there.
I think we should tempt the brother first. Having been warned. We're feeling fresh now, so whatever.
There is also the chance that if we collect the favor of the other two, then he might give in that way.
So is that to say you want to do him last?
Possibly. I haven't met him, so I don't know his disposition.
Well, we know he's in charge of fire.
What do you think, Maven? First or last? For the fire guy.
I mean, I don't know. It might be. I don't think getting the favor of the others will matter that much, and if things explode, we can take a hit a little more right now. But, I know Kuroko did have a little bit of a point.
If you believe we should go first, then I trust you.
I think we should do it now, and then we can worry about the others after.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much,
Yep.
Elemental Lady.
Farewell.
I love you, and I'll be back.
Love you too. So in her general direction, she would say that in this direction, the diagonal to the bottom right is the direction you would want to go if you were trying to find
I'm wondering if it's Maven or Mackenzie that's more cautious.
Maven's definitely more cautious. I can play an absolute reckless, terrible person if I have to. Oh boy, there it is.
This room is a ring of fire that you can see. There's a man kicking into the air.
Maven's gonna just try and walk in.
Yeah, you are able to walk in. The area is hot. Feels like a desert. You feel the warm flames. You think of bonfires. You think of great festivals. And he just kicks. Yeah. Huh. Huh. He doesn't seem to notice you though until he turns full center and he holds out his hands and you approach. What do you want?
We come on the word of one of your sisters.
My nosy ass sisters. What do you want from me though? What do they want? I told them I'm not spending any time with them. Not interested. Got things to do. Things to see.
I hold up the stone that the other sister, or the sister gave me.
Oh, Earth. Of course it was Earth. It's always Earth. She thinks she's my mother.
We're trying to cleanse the forest, and, well, we need everyone's help.
Cleanse the forest. Cleanse the forest. That's what they all say. But do you have what it takes to cleanse the forest?
Hell yeah, we do!
Yeah, do you?
Guys,
Do you
live.
think you have the energy and the power
Oh, I
and
know
the
it.
pure strength to defeat it?
Nothing has ever been more suited to me.
Yeah, if you think so, then come on. Right now, tackle me.
Okay. Tackle him.
I want you to roll an athletics to his strength.
We're play fighting, right?
Yeah, no weapons. So
Is he a medium-sized creature? Or is he a large creature?
He's a medium creature.
Okay, yeah, I can clean him.
So you both tackle into each other. Koriko, Maven, you see these two tussling on the ground, like hands being thrown, kicks being done. It is like a strange wrestling match between these two. And right when you think Eunice has it, he pins her. That was impressive. And I liked that. It got my blood pumping. Yes! And he stands up. Like, kind of pulls his shoulders back. And he kind of just... This big, dumb, kind of just, like, overdone act of display. He's like, alright, who's next?
I'm not done with you yet.
You can
Bounce back up.
roll another athletics.
Roll 20 is not kind.
Alright, yeah, I can't beat this guy.
One of the same.
You're good.
Wrestles you down. And stands up and goes, alright, now I'm
You
ready.
have a height advantage!
Who's next? Gotta give me your all or I'm sending you away.
I will walk up just like those big thudding steps and try and just like, first of all, just like make my presence a little bit intimidating, being that I'm probably at least a head taller than him.
Yeah, you are. He comes up like right at your snout. You got about 3 or 4 inches on him, and he is just like hopping back and forth on his feet. He's like, "You ready to go? Come on, throw yourself at me. Throw yourself at me. Show me what you're made of."
I will like take my arms and try and put them like forward fast onto his shoulders and just like try and shove him to the ground.
All right, roll me an athletics. So as you shove him, he kind of stumbles back over Eunice's body on the ground, does a flip, grabs his hand to the ground, flips over, and lands on his feet. Is that all you got? This is a cool song. Is it cool? Is it this one?
This guy's awesome. Let's recruit him.
Okay, I forgot to give E the Ring of Jumping, but I am attuned to it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a decent leap and just like try and jump on top of him and just knock him to the ground.
Okay, you can roll me another athletics with advantage.
A natural 20.
It is a natural 20. Let's see what he gets.
Almost.
You spring into the air and you pounce on top of him. Woo! Knocking him over. The wind leaves his body. He grabs your wrists and tries to spin you, but when he spins you, it's a full circle and you have him pinned to the ground again. And he is just laughing and he's just so happy. Do you let him go?
Sure, I'll stand up and then back up.
And he sits up, still laughing, and pulls himself to a stand. And he's like, now that is what I'm talking about, this confidence. I'm living for it. You, and points to Maven. You seem afraid, child. What are you so scared of?
I kinda don't want everything to die.
Well, everything is going to die. It just depends on how quickly it happens.
I don't want it to die quickly. That's what I'm scared of.
Well, then get stronger. Come at me.
Kick his ass!
I can't!
Yes, you can!
No, I have a -1 modifier.
Believe in the man that believes in you!
Play smart then, Maven. What skills does Maven have?
Maven's gonna go up and just sort of like very tentatively hold out her hand, like just like for that one of those for like one of those sorts of grips.
So you reach
And
out.
she's gonna fate and control her body weight and just basically drop so that he flips and use acrobatics instead.
Okay, you can try that.
It's not gonna go well because Maven isn't good at this. Maven is good at attacking things.
So you grab him, and as you flip him, he flies into the air, lands on his feet and on his hands, and does a roll to standing. So you're quick. Is that your skill? Are you good at being fast?
No.
Then what are you good at? If you were out to save the world, what are you so good at?
I'm not good at a lot of things. I don't know why I'm here.
Well, you're here for a reason, clearly. Or else you wouldn't be here. You would have died a long time ago. Try again.
No, I'm good.
When you
I
say,
know I'm not good at this. I don't need you to show me.
when you say no, he furrows his brow. And you do have to jump back from the center of this area. Because the flower burns bright. And he looks at you in fury.
Actually, Maven doesn't move. She takes that.
You do?
Yeah.
You take 4 fire damage.
That's 2 because I'm a tiefling. Maven just sort of flinches a little.
So you are too afraid to fight me, but you think you can handle the likes of Marjorie Malhell?
I don't have a choice.
We all have a choice. You choose to be strong or you choose to be weak. You have one last chance, or you can turn around and leave. He crosses his arms.
What do you want me to do?
Show me your strength. Give me
Maven.
passion. What burns within your heart?
Maven, who are you? When you say that you're not that good at things, who or what are you comparing yourself to?
Maven just sort of shrugs.
Because from what I've seen, you're a God's be damned killer. Where's that Maven that stuck the arrow through the eyes of the death dog? Where's the Maven that was 10, 15 minutes ago?
It's the same one that hit you.
Yeah, where's she? Bring her back. I liked her.
I hurt you. I didn't mean to. I missed.
Do I look hurt to you?
Took a nap.
So is that it? Are you hurting because you hurt a friend?
Maven just very awkwardly nods.
Ah. Think of all the times we hurt the ones we love, on accident and on purpose. It's part of humanity to hurt, but it's also part of humanity to heal. Clearly, you have done enough good to this small, spunky little creature. She is willing to stay by your side through it all. Clearly, you heal more than you hurt. I see your weapons and I see your blades, but I also see the capacity of healing and loving. We make mistakes all of the time. Don't let it snuff your passion.
One last chance?
Give me everything you have. Whatever it is, show me your passion.
Maven pulls an arrow. Takes a shot right at him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh boy. Watch me fail.
Still within the licking flames, you pull out your bow. Grab an arrow like you've done millions of times. Feel the feather at the tip, pull it, draw your string, pull it, and shoot. And as it shoots, the entire area of flames begin to grow. It gets hotter in this area. Koriko especially feels a great deal of discomfort as she's more of a swamp witch. The arrow plugs him directly in the sternum, and then falls deeper, deeper, and deeper before dissipating in ash. Little huntress, you have a long way to go. Fortunately, I think you can get there. Flames fade, and all that is left is a single orb of permanent burning flame. You can touch this orb of flame and it causes no pain, but he offers your hand to it, Maven. It almost creates a steam from your cold hands.
Maven will take the orb.
Now get the hell out of my sight. You are all extremely boring.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Bye.
Now which direction do you go?
I don't know. Maven goes. Trying to remember from where
Who are you looking for?
one was.
Air or water?
Which one from? So when she said directly right, I'm trying to map out where the direction.
If you go north, you will go to the wind. If you go to the west, you will go to the water.
Okay, go north then.
Okay.
Maven just walks. Bye.
You go to a stairway. feel a steep breeze as you approach. The ground is made out of sand, and it is constantly shifting, constantly moving. A very muscular woman with a large mace and full plate armor stands, looking at the sand and moving her mace along the ground, almost to create a small Zen garden. The breeze comes, and it disappears, and she goes back to work. Zelda is out to assist all of my NPCs.
Do it!
Do it, Zelda! We support you!
I gotta stay loyal to my great green dragon.
That's true. That's true.
Your dragon wife.
My dragon wife.
Alright. And again, she doesn't seem to notice or care as you approach.
Oh. Excuse me?
You're excused.
It's not how people normally respond to that. I don't know what to do.
We are here to gain your favor.
She looks up, her golden hair plaited back into a braid. A favor? A favor of what?
The Dreadwood is dying. By curse.
Yes, it appears that it is. Smells almost as rancid as all of you, nothing personal.
We've been trudging through it for days. It does not surprise me.
You should have seen the twins first and taken a bath. But that is fine. You are here, and here's there, and there's here. Wherever the wind takes you, I suppose.
We've already talked to your brother, and we need whatever guiding stone that you carry.
So you have come for a stone, not for a favor.
The key, or whatever it might be, we need to save or help or cleanse the Dreadwood, and we need all of your family's favor, whether it's stone or fire or whatever, in order to get there.
Suppose you would need all of her help. But do I actually care? Is the question. I don't really feel here nor there about it, actually. No passion, no care. It's fine. My brother's more of the passionate one. He's easy to get riled up.
Lady, you live in this place is your house, and it's currently being taken over by monstrosities and shit.
Well, no, this place is currently my house, and there seems to be nothing but... I would just call you monstrosities, that's very rude.
Not us!
There's no reason to fight. We will eventually fail. There is no hero great enough to stop the enemy at hand. The druids
But what
can't
is stopping
do it.
you?
Why I can't leave.
What is stopping you from trusting us?
Because all of you are going to die. It's clear. Look at you.
Then what do you have to lose?
My favor, my trust.
If you're going to die anyway, if you're resigned to that, then it shouldn't matter, should it?
No. But the feeling of putting your faith into everything just for it to fall apart. I've done it once and I will not do it again.
you're so concerned about? Well, you're not concerned at all. You might as well just give up now, correct? Or is that how you feel?
And she looks from her sand that she is moving as it covers over a small image she was drawing and looks at you with sad eyes. I don't give my favor out freely. Who has trusted you besides my brother?
Well, your other sister.
Earth, I believe she was called.
Earth. So motherly. So loving.
Don't know if you've heard of her before, but Tyriana the Lost also thinks pretty highly of us.
She's a fickle one. I do like her. She's pleasant. But, yeah. I suppose you are going out to kill Marjorie Malpel.
Would that be correct?
Marjorie, what a good girl.
I'm more after her lover. If she's gonna be a good girl, then, I don't care. She's been living in the Dreadwood for long enough. But that red bastard is mine.
Ah, yes, the red bastard. I'm guessing you mean of the hunt. Yes, yes. Marjorie Malhel was not always as evil as she comes across. She was still young at one point. She was the only person I've ever given my favor to. My siblings thought I was mad and refused. And now, she is destroying everything they refused to give her. But the wind still blows. What has Marjorie done to all of you that makes it worth killing? Who on earth would have the power to sway me?
You seem to carry the visage of a warrior, yet you turn belly up at the first signs of problems and strife. Yet we few are walking here trying to make some kind of difference, and you are turning your back?
Yes, because when 3 wandering individuals make their way here, you are not the first ones to come to me asking for my favor.
We're not wandering. This is intentional.
Intentional. So you intentionally came. How did you find us?
A tree.
Okay. And how did you find the tree?
Via the Great Green.
Oh no, it was, sorry.
She
redacting that.
Looks back up at you. The dragon.
The same.
Interesting. So the dragon has your favor.
She certainly has mine.
Are you still wearing the dragon skull?
Yes.
So I'm guessing the skull of yours is of dragon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I know the dragon very well. I've known her since before she gave up her name. So this will affect her.
As far as I understand the loose alliance that we sort of brokered, it's all sort of on the side of the Dreadwood. And the side of the Dreadwood is not the side of the Red Cloaks. So it's kind of, you pick a side right now.
Dragon said she missed one of you.
Yes, that was I'm sure my sister in the water. She's kind of wily. You know, I have a deep respect for the dragon. She soars in my skies and has been since she was just a baby. I care for her. She's a good friend of mine. Suppose if the dragon is interested in you, I might as well be too. Fine, you've swayed me. But if it does turn out that you were lying to me by any respect, and the dragon does not know you, and I can find that information out, she does fly in my wind after all, I will take all of the air you have available to you, and you will all slowly suffocate. She snaps her fingers, and the sand begins to rumble, and the breeze begins to feel very violent, almost like a small tornado forming. And as the sand begins to pillar up to her chest height.
Do we look like we're proficient with deception? Any one of us?
A small crystal appears. It is yellow, golden almost. She picks it up and holds out her hand.
Maven will bow slightly and take it.
Now go. Do your mission. Make my friend happy.
Eva.
And she goes back to playing in the sand.
Which direction to the water?
Bottom left of the map.
Oh boy. Maven's gonna not go back to where they came. Oh, that way. Oh, we could. Is that a dead end?
It is a dead end.
Okay.
Just taking a quick look, are all the stairways dead ends besides the one that we came from?
One is not. It seems to lead off to the cavern unknown. But the other one's yes.
Good to know. Good to know. And I will keep following Maven. At this point, I trust she knows where she's going.
I'll just open up the map for you. You can travel around, and it is clear to see that the only way to come in is through the very southern entrance of the temple, so you'll have to go all the way to the bottom.
Okay. Well, just Maven goes.
As soon as we're far away enough from the Wind Lady, I'm gonna be like, I fucking hated her.
Oh, come on.
But bitch.
Part of me feels like if she was choosing some kind of form to take on, maybe it should have been a child.
Right.
Slightly offended by that. I don't know why. But okay.
You peer in to a ground of tile with swirling patterns. About an inch of water sits in all of the ground. There is a large fountain with a fish pouring out water into one basin. And there are two elementals, both peering over other basins. A man with very pale skin and very dark hair hands over one, and a woman with very light hair but very tanned skin over the other.
Maybe one of you should go first.
Okay. La-di-da. Hey, how's it going?
And you splash in, and you have to kind of catch yourself because the ground is very slick. Neither of them look up, and the man goes, shh.
I freeze.
While it is silent, you begin to see the water bubble and take form, and it begins to float into the air. Both of them rise their hands up as the bubbling water grows and grows, reaching the top of the cavern. And then a gentle rain falls all around you. They both roll their shoulders back and kind of stretch like they've been doing something for a while. And then look at you. The woman speaks. So sorry. Just had to make it rain. It seemed to be dry up there.
Yeah, hey, we're going around to all your siblings and collecting these stones that the Earth One said that we would need in order to know which way to go to get to the Red Cloak guys so that we can annihilate them.
So, our peaceful sister gave you a stone to annihilate.
Well, I mean, so did the Fire One and so did the Air One.
Not annihilate, more cleanse and protect. And when Maven steps into the water, there's just ice crystals that kind of start forming around wherever she steps. Not like solid ice, but everything gets really cold around her.
Slushy.
Yeah, it's a little slushy.
I see, brother. It seems that we have some exciting friends. Very strange, I'd say. I would say strange is a word to use. They seem very strange. Do you think they're being pure of heart and honest with us? That's a very good question. And they just begin to kind of like banter back and forth as they kind of decide whether or not they trust you. Very just back and forth, like, do you think they're good? I don't know if they're good. Do you think they're good? I don't know if you think they're good. I don't think they're good. And it just kind of keeps going back and forth and back and forth.
While they're doing this, can I just go on all fours and start rolling in the water?
Yes, you can.
Beautiful, thank you.
As you do, Eunice, to your despair, the water level begins to rise in response.
Oh, hold on.
Stops
Are you
right around your belly button, and everyone is in knee-deep water? And they both look at you, Koriko. She crosses her arms and crosses her fingers and puts it up to her lips. How cute. And then the male looks at you, Maven, and goes, how interesting. As the slush kind of forms around her body more.
Ava kind of kicks the water, tries to churn it and melt it, but she's...
And you're kind of just spreading this slush farther.
I know. I said someone should go first.
He chuckles and he lifts one of his legs up, and when he places it back down on top of the water, it has formed ice. And then he does it again until he's standing on top of the water. And she actually begins to sink down lower into the water, almost dissipating into the water itself, and is gone. And he stands before all of you. My sister is deciding currently whether or not to end you, small one, are trustworthy. If the water level's lower, you'll be fine. If the water levels rise, you will drown. And as he says that, the stone wall, the opening behind you, closes, and you are now in a sealed room.
I would like to hop on to Koriko.
I mean, Koriko is...
I was just about to say that I could just
just
put her on my shoulders if I would needed to.
Excellent. So he will then sit on his newly created ice sitting seat. So tell me about you. Tell me about yourselves. Tell me a story. Tell me something. Make the time pass.
Well, we came to the Dreadwood when E visited us and said that the Dreadwood was in danger because the circle of druids there had been killed. And no one else could go at the time other than Koroko, me, and our friend who isn't here right now. We went to the Dreadwood and we saw a lot of people die.
And how did you feel
And
about
we
that?
kept going. We kept following the people who had done it. We kept searching for them. We saved someone, but we couldn't save her dogs. We saved Tiriana the Lost. We met a dragon. We captured a soul for a dragon to get her favor, and then she told us that we had to go here in order to get to the circle. And here we are, because we need to protect the circle, because that's our home.
A dragon, really? And when he says dragon, the water like kind of spikes up a little bit, a few inches, and then begins to lower rapidly, and the form is taken back of the woman. Oh, well, brother, they seem very nice. That one especially. And she points in Maven's direction. Did the dragon say anything about me?
She said she missed you.
I miss her too. She's so cute. And the brother rolls his eyes. Yeah, the dragon. I told you she's no good for you. That's the reason why she doesn't come to visit you anymore. And he reaches into the water and pulls out a single seashell. Who is holding the other 3 stones?
Amy.
I would recommend your 2 friends touch your shoulders in this moment. Do you, Eunice, Korika, do you put your hand on Maven?
I will. Yes.
Okay, yeah, as soon as we get within reaching distance.
Yes.
I'm still on Koriko.
Yes, you guys can all kind of touch. And before he places it in your hand, he goes, "Good luck with what you were searching for." And as he places the stone,
But wait, we still need Fern!
everything goes dark. And let me change the music from the happy music all of you know and love.
Oh no.
No, I like this music. Don't change this music.
What? No, this is the fun music. Let's see. As everything grows dark, you begin to feel a sense of cold, of uneasiness, of anxiety. Hold on, my mouse isn't working. Ooh, I'm trying to move you guys over to the map, but my mouse is just not working whatsoever. Hold on 1 second. Just listen to the fun, happy music of what we're dealing with. You begin to get your footing in what seems to be a graveyard. If you can open yourselves at the bottom of the map where the gates are, that would be spectacular. There seems to be a lot of graves here, some overturned, wilted flowers, and 2 women at kind of a distance to one another, talking.
Is this right?
It must be correct. I mean,
Okay.
I'll start just making my way cautiously towards them. I'm sure they probably recognize us before or see us.
As you approach, both of the women turn their heads, and you can see their red eyes and extremely pale skin. One
Maven was
smiles.
gonna put up and like sneak, but I mean, if possible.
You can try and sneak if you would like.
Certainly gonna try. That's It's not great.
Alright, you attempt to stealth as your friends walk forward. You can hide behind that little tomb. It's pretty large for your body, so you can hide. But they both turn to face you specifically, Koroko, because you were the largest. Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
We are here to find the red-cloaked people.
I'm sure you are.
Neither one of you had anything to do with the trampling of a burrow just outside of a dead archdruid's rest, by chance.
I do remember that.
I would like to rage and fly off of Koroko's shoulder and attempt to plunge my knives into their heads. If they remember that, then they were there for that. That's my logic.
Okay. That's fine. Roll me in athletics.
Can I like assist somehow? Like,
You want a launcher?
yeah, I'll.
Reroll your athletics, Eunice, and Korko, you also roll one, and we'll take the average of the two. If you crit fail right now, Korko, it's all on you.
Oh.
Faceplant. That really happened. So, like a trebuchet that is ill-aimed, just.
So as she chucks you into the air, with not a great footing, Eunice, you do see that the tattered clothes on these women are both clothes of the druid folk. You land right here.
Maybe it's a good thing I face planted then.
That was a massive jinx. You.
I am the RNG witch. I control the RNG on this channel.
I'm gonna lift my head up from where my face has literally made an imprint into the earth. Just.
But you take no damage because you're so athletic. Korko just has bad aim. And they both laugh at you as you land.
I would too. I would laugh at me too.
You seem so angry. Why are you so angry?
I'll fucking show you angry.
You're not even the one who died. We died, though. But I'm not concerned because Marjorie showed us what it really means to be alive. And I would like all of you to roll. Let me clear out the turn order. All turns. You guys can roll initiative.
That's an initiative I like.
I'm not going first for once.
What? Wild. Alright, and we're gonna descend it.
See, I thought rolling 20 on my initiative
Oh,
last
we're
time was too
fighting.
high.
Yeah, it was too high. Too much pressure.
I just saw what we're fighting. Oh boy.
Oh, did you not understand what you were fighting yet? Worry not. I should have.
Oh. Oh boy.
Alright, Eunice, it's your turn. They've challenged you, they've tested you, they've irked all of your nerves.
Yes, they have. Even if they weren't the direct cause of the demise of Lord Fairfur.
Poor Lord Fairfur.
They've all obviously been twisted from their origins, and it's not right. So I will bounce back up, and I can absolutely get to them both. I'll just land right in the center here and just start flinging them claws.
Fling the claws. That
I'll
hits.
fling the claws so good.
All of them hit but the left claw.
Okay. I'm going for the left
Okay.
creature.
Wonderful.
Great.
Maven?
Maven pops out from behind the tombstone and takes 2 or 3 shots at the one that Eunice is currently not in front of.
Okay, so what's
Very
your
like, oh, that went out of hand really quickly. Okay, that's a 14, 16, and a 19.
Okay, so the last two hit.
Okay. And then this one gets the extra d8. Oh boy. Oh, that turn order. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. So that's 15 plus 8, so 23.
Beautiful.
Which,
And it is now the
I'm ducking behind the tombstone again.
more than fun. The vampire that you attacked is let's see. Yeah, they are going to attack. The one that you hit, Eunice, is going to make 2 claw attacks at you. Does a 13 or a 25 hit?
The 25 would hit. No, it would still hit. Never mind. Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay. It chooses to do 6 slashing damage to you. The other one will also make a multi-attack. But first it is going to move. And you can take your opportunity attack 1 swipe as it travels to Korko. Yep, and you do 12 damage to it. And it is going to do 2 attacks on you, Korko. First, it is going to claw at you. Maybe. There we go. And then it is going to attempt to bite. Does an 18 and 19 hit?
Both of those do hit. That hurt.
It does 9 slashing, 6 piercing, and 8 necrotic. The target's hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic damage taken.
Woof.
And it regains hit points equal to the amount. And it is now your turn, Koroko.
Rip me. I'm not actually dead, but that hurt a lot. Actually, Koroko's gonna panic a little bit. She's gonna take a step to the side and throw a lightning bolt out because that's her new panic move.
It's a powerful panic move.
And yeah, another dex save of 14 for both of them, I believe.
Yeah, they're in that same range, so I will give 1 fails.
The other passes.
The one in the back passes, the one in the front fails.
32 lightning damage.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to actually use my Hungry Jaws and try and regain some temporary hit points, please. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna bonus action Healing Word myself at level 2.
There you go.
And hopefully not die on the next strike. 2, 4.
Okay, you receive
Not
7 health.
terrible.
Not
A
terrible
little bit
at all.
more. 13 with my modifier.
There you go. Just make sure you don't go over the 8 hit point maximum that you lost.
Yes, I will not do that.
And it will be your turn, Eunice.
I'm very curious to know whether or not the Hungry Jaws would work on a vampire. Because can you vampire a vampire? What are the positive and negative energy effects there?
Maybe I become the vampire.
Maybe we were the vampire all along.
You know, that
Maybe
is
the
an
I have so
interesting
many
thought.
concerns. Let's not talk about that.
What if Koroko accidentally makes herself a vampire today?
That would be very interesting, at least.
Maybe
But,
vampires were the friends we made along the way, or whatever.
Right? Yeah.
The real vampires are the friends.
I was the vampire. But my character doesn't think about any of this because she's dumb. So she's gonna run away from her position and be like, you don't attack Koriko, you attack me.
When you do that, the one vampire does get one swipe at you for 23.
That'll hit.
10 slashing. And you're raging, so this is all halved.
Flying leap technique.
Okay, 2 of them hit.
There you are.
Okay. And as you slash into this creature, and you slash, and you slash, and you slash, you begin to just take off the limbs of this creature. And do you have any fun finishers you would like to do?
I really enjoy doing the thing where I turn their heads into Pez dispensers and then kick it off their shoulders.
You can do that, and you can kick it right into Koriko's chest, and it falls to the ground.
Catch!
Reactionary stomp.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Gross, but it's fine. Maven.
Maven pops back up from behind the tombstone, sees only one standing, and pings two more arrows.
Okay. 1 hits.
Not rolling great today, y'all. 9 piercing.
Excellent. And then you duck back down.
Oh yeah, obviously. Maven hides.
The vampire spawn charges at you, Eunice, for running away. We'll do 1 claw attack.
No, I'll take it.
And 1 bite attack.
The bite does not work. Thank goodness.
The claw attack does 10 damage.
Cool. I'm glad I took that.
And it brings it back to you, Koriko. There's 1 remaining.
Because I really like E right now, I'm gonna cast a level 1 healing word as my bonus action for her.
Hey, thanks.
You get 7 HP back, so almost the hit. And no, I think I'm just gonna cast a regular level ray of actually no, I will poison spray because it is a 10-foot range, and I'll just try and cast poison spray. It's a constitution save of 14.
Okay.
Man, I'm rolling garbage. All my cantrips roll terrible.
It critically failed. So you hit.
I do hit. It did terrible damage. That's another 2d12 that rolled well under half.
I love how it
That's
is
okay.
2d12 damage, and you have the capacity of hitting 24 damage with that attack. But I've never seen you attack with it over 10.
Yeah, it'd be like that way sometimes, eh? I think they're poisoned if they critically fail, actually, which means that they have. Oh no, it's just succeeds or fails takes damage. So take 6 poison,
Excellent. I took 6 poison.
and that is my turn.
Beautiful. Eunice.
I would like to end her.
Come on.
I'm gonna attack recklessly this time.
Do it.
The spittle coming out of my mouth is much.
And does Reckless give you advantage?
Yes, it does.
All right.
I got a 15, a 20, and a 12.
So the 15 and the 20 both hit.
18.
So you managed to swipe her very good, but she's still standing.
I'd like to think that I at least cut her nose off.
You can slice that nose right off.
Yeah.
It doesn't really bleed though.
That's weird.
Maven of Snowborn.
Is it still up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Pops back up. Does 2 more shots.
Both hit.
Hey, look at that. That's more like it. There we go. 26 damage.
How do you finish them off, Miss Maven?
I see Koroko. I see you just sort of slash at it, and then I pop my head over and just sort of shoot 2 arrows, like right up, like skimming on the top of her head, just to like right into the chest and knock it back.
Yep. And as the wooden arrow kind of pierces into the heart, leans forward, leans backward, and his entire body begins to almost emulsify as it falls to the ground.
Okay.
Enemies are
I
dead.
did something.
Yeah.
It's Goop. One of them is Goop.
Alright, and you are now out of combat. This graveyard is quite large, but it leads to a small path in the back. What would you like to do?
I want to see if I can cast Lesser Restoration on myself to take off whatever thing is lowering my hit points, because I'm sure that didn't end.
It does it until you take a long rest.
Can I Arcana check myself to see what it is? Because I'm sure I'm feeling pretty shitty about it.
Yeah, I'm actually looking up right now if you can use the Lesser Restoration.
I'm not sure if I can. I want to figure out what it is first. Probably not.
You can try. Roll me your check.
Arcana or
Yeah, roll me an Arcana
Oh.
check.
22.
Yes, you are feeling the effects of the vampire's bite, the saliva that the vampires have on them is causing damage to your...
You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. It'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Do we notice this? Do we notice Koriko, like, doing stuff to herself and checking herself out?
touching at the scales at her neck, you do see that some of the scales have broken off. You see 2 puncture marks.
How it starts, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that did they disease you?
Don't know if it is even considered a disease. It
Almost like an exhaustion. You wouldn't say that you're afraid of turning into a vampire.
possibly just a minor curse of some sort.
How do we fix it?
I have nothing on hand that can do it.
We get Fern back. That's how we fix it.
It's true, Fern might have something that could help.
Go to the circle. Maven's gonna start looking at some of the gravestones, see what they say.
Can I actually open up the baby teeth bottle, dip my finger into the liquid, and try and put it on the marks to see if it neutralizes anything?
Give me a nature check.
I'm sorry.
It's for science.
A good idea. A 19.
You get this idea. You kind of have the general understanding. As you put this strange black liquid onto these wounds, and it kind of seeps into your blood. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
A 22. Nat 20.
It's almost like a nausea wants to swipe into you as this gets into your bloodstream, but you manage to hold it very well. And yes, it does work.
I am a very smart lizard, thank you. I am practically a genius.
It's so gross. It's so gross. It's so gross.
Maven does a very slow blink of... What?
Have you have you ever considered taking up an apprentice?
Well, this was more of a... I don't know the turn of phrase, but it is The liquid itself.
Risk? Risk sounds like a pretty good word for that.
It was risky, yes, but the liquid itself, it neutralizes the whatever curse is on these teeth. So I mean, it couldn't have been a bad thing to try.
Yes, I believe that the word you were looking for, Maven, is brave. That was very brave.
I just thought it might work, and it turns out, I mean, with a minor upset stomach, it did. And I feel much better, actually.
Good, I'm glad. I care
Thank you.
about your well-being. You too, Maven. Are you okay?
I
I am fine, Maven.
It's a general rule of thumb when you find things out in the forest, you don't.
But you're an adventurer. You're an exception to the rules.
I also knew a kind of what the liquid
you know,
did.
you're alive. It's fine. I'm not gonna question it. You're the healer. Just gonna go.
I'm kind of a healer.
Doesn't make me feel better.
Maven, you want to go look from tomb to tomb. Many of them are written in ancient Druidic. They all seem to be old tombs, various druids from long, long, long ago. The only tomb that seems to spark your interest at all is a very small one off into the corner here. And that one says Cura Malho, dating back almost 1,000 years ago, but only seemed to live for 1 year.
Does that name Kira ring a bell?
It doesn't ring a bell, but based on the size of the tomb and the fact that there is actually no form of burial there, from what you can tell, that the earth has never been moved to like kind of bury anything. Seems to be just more of a memorial spot for the boy.
Hey, I found a Malhel marker. It's not really a grave, it's for Marjorie's son.
Like the one that we saw in like Ghost Baby form? Or
Maven has a very vivid flashback to getting into his head and goes, yeah, that one.
so I guess we can assume that this is not hallowed. So otherwise,
No, it's
Definitely
It's-
not hallowed ground.
I don't think you find undead on hallowed ground.
The other tombs were just old druids. This one's different. Maven actually kind of sits in front of it. Maven has a weird feeling of connection to this tomb because of the weird flashback she had. This is a weird time for her.
As you examine the tomb, it just has his name, the date, and actually a small imprint in the stone, almost as it was pressed there, of a small baby's handprint. This stone is dated back a long time ago, but it looks like the actual marker itself was placed very recently.
Maven just kind of puts her fingers up against the handprint,
Roll me
and
a
just
wisdom
their
saving
little
throw.
eyes. Oh, frick. Alright. Cool. 15.
You begin to feel the fuzzies in the back of your head. You see little flashes of what looks like the woman in your memories, the vision of Marjorie, maybe just a few years older. But there's something different about her. She seems to be more muscular. She's no longer wearing the dresses and robes that she once wore. She has a small red cloak just kind of around her neck. It's more of a cowl than anything. And as she stomps in here, she kicks down a tomb of a druid, slams it here, and walks to the north to the small path.
Is this gonna keep happening?
Are you okay?
I had another memory. Not mine. Mercury went that way.
There's like no chance that you potentially came from this family or anything, right? Like out of weird divine circumstance.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because the visions are real weird.
Well, I don't know entirely what caused this sort of deal yet. So there's a chance.
It's alright. I appreciate your honesty. Good to know what we're walking into potentially. I'm gonna climb a tree and see what I can see from here, having been spat out by the elementals.
Yeah, you can look up there and you see a lot of trees, but you do see a large clearing in the distance of the path that leads to a camp.
Do I see any animals around me?
No
Or
animals.
insects?
It seems that all insects and animals are far from this land. Lots of fog.
Cowards. Alright, I'll climb down. There is an encampment to the north. No permanent residences, though.
That's where Marjorie went. In what I saw.
Hey, do we still have the red cloak outfits?
You should.
Porco, did you get yours? It might be a clever thing to do. Stop me if I'm wrong. To put those on about now.
You may be right. I don't exactly like wearing them, but
Hey, preaching to the choir.
They already know who we are. They already saw us.
All of them have that power? I don't buy it. They're gonna have some lowerlings that don't know shit, and we will walk right past them. And if it doesn't work, then we can at least say we tried.
Okay.
If I see that horned bastard, though, I'm going to go for his throat. For warning.
Alright, so what would you all like to do?
Put on some red cloaks, I guess.
Okay.
that, and I do want to check the headstone on this this coffin / sarcophagus.
There is no marker on there, but it is sealed very tightly. Perhaps by magical means as well.
In any case, I am no gravedigger. I will take a step away. Throw that cloak on.
Alright, and where do we go?
North?
Go north.
So you go north. One second. And as you make your way to the abandoned camp, you reach just the very edge, right here. And as you do, a woman at the guard post leans over with a smile. Every fiber of your being, Maven, wants to curl inside of itself as Marjorie Mulhall looks down at you with a smile. And that is where we end episode 10 of The Old Faith, Marjorie Mulhall.
Dun dun dun!
It's fine.
It's
We'll all be fine.
There's nothing to worry about. It's fine, guys. It's just the big bad evil guy. Nothing to worry about. Anyone at all. Thank you guys so much for sitting and playing with me. Thank you so much, chat, for hanging out with us. Hopefully you'll catch us next week so we can see what the hell is going to happen with this wonderful, wonderful 1,000-year-old woman who has the great intentions of taking over the Dreadwood as she so pleases. For the end of tonight, we're going to quickly go around and talk about how wonderful my players are, how great they are, and where you can find them. So that way we can wrap up to get started. I think there's another game after this or not because it's bi-weekly. I'm not sure, but either way, let's go around the cast and crew. We'll start where I always love to start, with the ever so talented, ever so kind, ever so thoughtful, shining face in the community with more talents than I could ever describe. If it wasn't for her, we would never be able to keep up with Zelda's desperate need to change her Twitter handle every 7 seconds.
I'm sorry.
The fantastic Casey.
I was like, she's got to be talking about someone else until they got to the changing of Twitter handle. I was like, that's me.
This is my legacy.
Thank you so much for the kind words, Bree. Oh my gosh. I really loved your portrayal of the elements and how you stuck them somewhere between Fae and Elemental today. The way that you just handled the cave complex and us hugging the left and having to re-go with the map and the whatnots. Thank you for tolerating us. I know it's a big ask.
It's so much more than tolerating. It's a treasure. I love playing with you all.
I love playing with you too. You're a fantastic DM. If you liked me today and you want to locate me elsewhere, you can find me on social media with the handle KCH, AECH. And I am also on this channel on Tuesday morning, starting at 9 a.m. EST for the City of the Gods with DM Great Mustache. And then on the Gratuitous RP channel, you can find me Tuesday evenings at 9 p.m. EST. Playing the World of Horan, and then again on Sunday playing Half-Right Heroes as the Hobgoblin Azamar Nos at 6 p.m. EST. I am getting better.
It's so hard. Time zones and remembering times to actually play the game. It's like you know when to show up, but like remembering the actual times. It's a nightmare.
I appreciate Mac's acknowledgement of me getting better there. Thank you. Thank you.
I put Casey's Twitter link in the chat, so if you are a Twitter person, make sure you give her a follow, please. Next up on our list, my number 2, the Mistress of Arrows, the ever so sweet, ever so funny. There's so much fun to hang out with, and I do get to hang out with very soon our very own now professional DM, super successful, super talented, wonderful Mackenzie.
Hi! Thank you. Thank you. I'm not a professional DM.
You are a professional.
Not by any means. I'm DMing for you in about a week and I'm terrified.
I'm so excited!
I'm so terrified.
Why? You have so much...
Because I have to DM for you and Scrat. And it's both of my regular DMs. The tables have doubly turned and I am a panic ball.
Me and Scrat work very well together, so I am almost just a little worried for you for that. Because I'm feeling shenanigans-y.
Oh, no. Everything's going to explode, and I know that's going to be great. But anyways, yeah, you can find me over on Twitter at Mackenzie Lane DA. In terms of streaming, I am here every week, every Friday at 5 p.m. EST for The Old Faith. You can also find me over on Scraticus Academy every Thursday at 7 p.m. EST for Riders on the Storm, as well as in the DM's chair over on Encounter Roleplay every Tuesday at 2 p.m. EST. And just for July only, I'm going to be over on WebDM every Wednesday night for their new Blades in the Dark campaign with WebDM Jim and a bunch of other super cool people. I'm super excited. We just finished making our characters. So yay! I love you. Thank you for tuning in. That was so much fun. Oh, Maven is so stressed.
Yeah, stress never leaves Maven. I'm so excited for your WebDM game. It's going to be so much fun.
I'm so excited too. It's going to be awesome.
Alright, we are passing over a dark face, but I'm going to also put her Twitter handle in the chat as well. If you don't know her name is Fran. She's Arcana Check on Twitter. She is wonderful. She's so kind. This is the only game she's currently in, but she does post a lot of art on her various channels like Vocari on Tumblr and Arcana Check on Twitter. So please check out our dear Fern, even though she's not here. And we will move right along to our final player, the wonderful person in my life, the one I get to play with multiple times a week. We're about to do an epic podcast together. She's fantastic. She's beautiful. I'm so excited. She's great. She's great. The darling Zelda, who always changes her Twitter handle.
I'm not always changing it, just like once every few months.
I just don't
That's
ever want to let
normal.
it go because
That's normal, right?
I can't keep track of
Right.
it.
Anyways, I'm Zeldandroid on Twitter, and I play on the RPG Lab in the Inquisition on Tuesdays. I would give you a time, but I can't do that on the fly. I'm so sorry. I'm on the Straticus channel in the evenings playing Eden with the lovely DM and player Bree, who is fantastic in every single way. She's already displayed that today and every other Friday. And I am also here on Fridays playing the Old Faith with these lovely people. And if I haven't hyped myself enough, you should check out Edenfall Cast, which is the podcast for adaptation of Eden, the game that we play on Wednesdays, where we will be doing an audio drama. It will be voice acting. It will be just so much grandeur and beautiful things, because there's gays and ships and OCs and stuff. You should check it out.
There's a
It's
robot
wonderful.
romance. It's very good.
There's a robot romance.
And it makes me cry.
Please
every
check it out.
time. Thank you so much to my players, and thank you for all of the kind words. It's such a treasure to be able to DM for you every week. It's been so much fun. I'm NPC Bree. You can find me there on Twitter. I play in a lot of games. I play on the Straticus Academy channel Wednesday nights playing Eden. That, as Zelda said, will become a podcast, Edenfall Cast. I'm here on this channel every Friday at this time, and every Sunday night playing Return to Greyhawk, the flagship show for the channel. On Mondays during the daytime at 1 p.m. Eastern, I am on Pro Restarter's channel playing Orchard, where I actually do play a Sulois vampire. Fun fact. And then on Monday nights, I play Comedy of Strahd, where I play a character that is multi-classing into every single class, which is really hard to play. We also did start recording for the podcast Dice and Desire, which is a sex-positive podcast that if you would like to check out, I would follow them on Twitter. We just started recording. It's very exciting, very adult. But yeah, that's me, and that's where you can find me. Thank you all so much for coming to hang around with us. We will see you next week.